Are you looking for gift ideas for a practical person? Someone who likes functional, non-frivolous, practical gifts that they'll love and continually use? Well, I'm breaking down some unique ideas for you into 10 different categories, including household gifts, tech products, and digital products. And I only reference things that I or my family use ourselves. Hey, I'm Kathleen Rumford, software developer, digital marketer, personal finance coach, home decorator, wife, mother of 2 girls in their 20s, and homeschooler of 15 years. From that description, you can probably guess I'm more about practical gifts than frivolous gifts. So if you're up for some unique ideas, let's dive in. Let's start in kitchenware. The reason I'm sharing about kitchenware is not just because everyone uses kitchenware, but because most people don't realize that they're getting not just lead, but also cadmium in many of their mugs, plates, bowls, etc. As with lead, there is no federal regulation specifically limiting the total amount of cadmium legally allowed in dishes or kitchenware. But in multiple states, items intended for children have specific regulations that limit what is considered toxic to children. The brand that I searched for, well, I searched high and low for lead-free, cadmium-free bowls, cups, plates. I'm like, yeah, why do I want to be eating off of things that have cadmium and lead in them? But I found a company called Dowan, Dowan, and I've linked below a number of things: mixing bowls, serving bowls, cereal bowls, all kinds of different size bowls that we use in our family. They have plates, and they also have mugs, lead-free, cadmium-free, ceramic porcelain mug set. And I really, really appreciate the fact that they are lead-free and cadmium-free. So the second category is meals. And here I'm suggesting a meal kit delivery service at a huge discount with my code that I've linked below that makes cooking at home simple. We've tried a few kit delivery services, but the one we've gone back to is Green Chef, which is owned by HelloFresh, with the key distinguishing feature of it being organic ingredients. You simply sign up for a box based on your needs and preferences, which then gets delivered to your home each week, although you can cancel at any time, or just sign up for a specific period. Inside the box, you'll find step-by-step recipes, pre-measured ingredients, and nutritional information. Although a bit more expensive than HelloFresh, our family uses Green Fresh, again, because of its organic ingredients. Check out the link in the description for $150 off. Our third category is the bathroom, which I know a lot about because we just renovated 2 bathrooms. And again, I'm only sharing things that I or my family use and love. First off is a rechargeable, lighted 8-inch double-sided magnifying vanity mirror for makeup, shaving, anything to do with close-up and personal face necessities. And so we love that. And then the second is this Moen Engage Magnetics Spot Resist, yes, Spot Resist, brushed nickel multifunction hand shower and rainfall shower head. And it can be used both either in a standalone shower, just don't use a tub spout, or it can be used in a tub. And for the 2 renovations that we did, we used it both in the hall bathroom, the kid bathroom, and in the master bathroom. Instead of going with a very expensive rain shower head, we just fell in love with this, and for less than $180, including the valve, we found that this was exactly what we wanted. So that's linked below as well. The fourth category and the last household category is robotic vacuums. And I'm linking 3 below. The Tikom G8000 Pro Robot Vacuum and Mop Combo I've linked, and that's our newest purchase. It is the smartest one that we have in our house. And we also didn't have one that had a mop attachment. So I wanted to try that, and it was on a really good sale on Amazon. So I've linked that below. The second link I've included is the Shark AI Ultra Robot Vacuum. And although we don't use that, my neighbor does, and we've kind of talked about that and compared that, but that has very good reviews. So I've linked that one as well. And then the third one I've linked is the Roborock Q7, which we used the previous version, and it's our first smart vacuum, and we really love it. I highly recommend a robotic vacuum if you don't have one. We didn't have one for years, but we had one now for the past few years, and it's a game changer. All right, moving on to number 5, games. We have a lot of games. We're big game players, but I'm not going to suggest games most people have seen. I'm suggesting 4 games here that you may not have seen, but are fun and strategic. The first is probably the most challenging to get a hang of, But once you get it, it's like really fun. It's called Istanbul, where you basically hustle and bustle in the bazaar district of Istanbul. Merchants, you're basically a merchant. Your little character or little piece is a merchant. And the assistants gather goods at warehouses, which are then swiftly transported to various destinations by the assistants. And the goal is your merchant to be the first to collect a certain number of rubies, which they acquire in a variety of ways. It's a great game to develop logic and strategy for a small group. The next is Ticket to Ride Europe, and that's for ages 8 and up. There's also a kid version and a 15th anniversary deluxe version, but I've just linked the standard version. This fast-paced and strategic board game has you building tracks across Europe, connecting iconic cities across a map of early 20th century Europe and building your train routes to earn points. It's really great learning for all ages, especially if you're studying anything to do with Europe. So it's a fun way to see all the European cities. Then there's Code Names. Code Names is fabulous. It's a fun and challenging social word game, great for groups with a simple premise. 2 rival spy masters know the secret identities of 25 agents. Their teammates know the agents only by their code names. So teams compete to contact all of their agents first without getting taken out by the assassin. So this is, you need at least 6 players to play this. And we've gone up to probably 14 players. We had 7 on each side. It's really fun in groups. Okay, the last game is a card game, similar to Scrabble, but it's a card game. So if you love Scrabble, you'll love Quiddler. Easy to take around, like I said. The Scrabble book is also helpful, not just for Scrabble, but it's helpful for this game as well. Okay, let's move on to number 6 and a couple of tech items. The first is something I'm using right now to record this video. It's the LarmTech 1080p Full HD webcam with built-in mic and a built-in lens cover, which I use all the time for security. That's one of the reasons I love this camera, but I feel like it's got great quality, great sound. It's designed for PCs, Macs, and desktops. And while it only has a 4.2 rating, I absolutely love it. So my rating is much higher. And you can get a good indication, again, of its quality by this video alone. All right, the other tech item that I highly recommend and is a must-have for anyone who is a photographer, content creator of graphics or videos or a gamer is a high-quality portable SSD, a solid-state drive for storing files. It's basically an external storage drive, right? An external drive for your computer, but this is SSD. So this is very fast and it's not got a whirring drive, whizzing drive spinning that you sometimes can hear on some of these other external hard drives. And those have more of a tendency to fail because they are moving parts. A solid state drive is not like that. And I have linked a few below. The ones I recommend and have linked below are Samsung's and come in 1 terabyte or higher. The Samsung T7 portable SSD, 1 terabyte and higher, is one of the ones that I really love. We have a 2 terabyte. And then the Samsung T7 Shield portable SSD is designed for travel and rugged use. And we have a 1 terabyte in that. So if you travel or, are a little bit hard on your external hard drives, kind of throw them into your bag or whatever, you'd want to go with the Shield. Otherwise, it's a little less expensive to go with the one that's not a Shield. But the Shield one's on sale, and it's actually less expensive than the non-Shield one. So check out the links, and if that's something of interest to you. I just find that my computer is getting overwhelmed by all the stuff that I'm putting on it, and it's having a hard time holding it all. So still on the techie side, our 7th category includes a couple of pieces of software that I can't live without and are perfect for anyone in business or education and anyone who uses social media or creates graphics or presentations. The first is super simple Canva. Okay, and I put a link below. It's free to use online graphic design tool. Use it to create social media posts, presentations, posters, videos, logos, more. You can get the free trial or you can upgrade to a paid account. I use a paid account, but most people can get away with the free account for quite a while. But you can click the link below to access that. The second piece of software I'll mention is Dub video marketing software, allowing you to easily put videos into emails and texts, which is very difficult normally because of the files being so large. So it's actually really amazing, super powerful. You can use it for social media, websites. It's all about conversational communication and relationship building, where people really get to see you or what you're trying to get across via a video. I use this tool almost every day. Check out my brief walkthrough of the tool at the link in the description just to find out more and see if it's of interest to you. Okay, staying on the software side of things, our 8th category is financial literacy for kids. This one product I'm suggesting here is all about financial and entrepreneurial literacy for kids. You do not want to miss the window to provide this kind of education to your kids and teens before they leave school. Starting as early as possible, whether you're young elementary age or even if your kids are already in high school, get them grounded in financial concepts and develop business savvy. I've linked a brief info session which explains the easy and fun financial and entrepreneurial program for kids and teens that I recommend and includes money-making opportunities for both kids and parents, all in the info session, and pricing is in there as well. All right, staying in the educational space, our 9th category focuses on bilingual Spanish, apparel, and activity guides. If you're bilingual or your children are working on their Spanish language skills, the company Shop Bilinguitos provides both Spanish bilingual t-shirts, sweatshirts, and Spanish activity guides, digital Spanish activity guides to give fun and easy ideas for you as a parent. What an encouragement a bilingual shirt or sweatshirt would be for your child. Also a great gift for a Spanish teacher. If you're working on Spanish with your kiddos at home, the bilingual digital resources I've listed below, covering songs, stories, recipes, activities, books, outings, etc., are incredible resources to make things easier for you, super inexpensive. See the link below. Okay, and last but not least is Audible, Amazon's monthly audiobook service. Even if you just try it for a few months, you'll get an incredible deal. You can get a free 30-day trial and your first 4 months discounted to less than $6 a month using my code in the description, and you can cancel at any time. We love getting a new audiobook for a road trip, vacation, or even for the gym. We even used audiobooks for one of our kids when we were homeschooling during middle school, high school, and even college because they were an auditory learner and the audiobooks helped so much in the learning process. Links for the free trial and discounted months are in the description. There you have it. Many of these are probably not things you've thought of before or things others are suggesting. I hope this blesses you in your gift-giving quest for years to come. If you and or your family would like to also bless others, I've also included links to our family's top 5 national and international charitable organizations that we donate to. And sometimes we do that as gifts for others. Until next time, take care. God bless.